Hey, boo, hey. Okay, let's try this for literally the sixth time today. I have recorded this video full stop, full, 3 different times. Zoom has failed me. Google Meet has failed me. My iPad even betrayed me. Oh my gosh. So I had to restart my whole computer and hopefully the audio comes through this time. It records. The video records with no audio. I'm like, what is happening? But I'm like, I have to talk to you today. Okay, so you saw my throwback video from yesterday. You met Ozzie, Ozzie the Osmo, okay? And so today was day one of learning all about how to use Ozzie. Like I said, got it in August 2024. I got sick shortly thereafter and was sick for a while. And then life lifed and took over. And here we are, January 2026. I'm picking back up where I left off, learning how to use Ozzie and documenting my travels here in Asia, right? And so what I did today was went on YouTube to find I had a playlist I had previously created with a bunch of tutorials about using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And so I opened that up and then I went down a rabbit hole of researching accessories for 5 hours. Yes, I'm the person that has the brain that I promise I should have been in academic research or like science lab research because when I get hyper focused, I can research for like 10 hours straight, several days in a row. And that happened to me today. I'm researching sling bags because even though Ozzy has a bag, right? I need a bag for this bag to go into with my other stuff. And then I'm looking at tripods. I'm looking at desktop tripods, regular like travel long iPods, tripods. And then I'm looking at um holders to hold Ozzy at the gym because I definitely want to capture my form because I'm not going to work with Armand forever, right? So I want to capture proper form. I also want to capture my progress. And then there's another cool holder that I found that will hold Ozzy and also hold my phone because I can use my phone as a viewer, right? Ozzy has a cute little screen, but it is rather small, and using my iPhone as a viewer while I'm recording helps me make sure I'm capturing exactly what I want to capture. And so there's so many accessories. People are brilliant in the things they have thought up, and they're also brilliant at taking my money. I haven't ordered anything just yet, but I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff that I want. So then I looked at the time. Oh yeah, I took a rest day today, right? We talked about this previously. Like I slept today, woke up and ate, then went back to sleep, and I it felt so good, right? Today's Saturday, so I just rested. And when I got back up and after I'm researching, I'm like, oh, I need to talk to you today. So I did check out one of the videos. There's a video on my playlist, which I'm like, this video is so epic. It's 100 tips and tricks and hidden features of the Osmo Pocket 3. And I'm like, oh, this is amazing. And so the person, no fluff, they get right into it from the word go. And so I looked at 3 things I want to share with you, and the first thing is spin shots. Oh my gosh. So I've seen spin shots before in videos, right? If you've looked at any travel videos or even movies, sometimes use spin shots. It's something that you can create using, it's usually a professional camera on a gimbal, and you are directing the the gimbal will help you do the work of turning the camera around so it captures the screen or the view in the camera in a circular motion. And then you can also, I've also seen like accounts online that do phone videography and photography, create transitions and videos using, just this motion of going around. And then you can move up and you can move back, right? Well, I can't do, I can do it, but my hands aren't that steady. But Ozzy does that in a much more steady way. And so the first thing is on the screen, I press this button that's on the left, and then I select 90 degrees. I don't even know if you can see this, 90 degrees or 180 degrees, right? So for 90 degrees, I hold it this way, and then I just press on the screen. Where'd you go? Come back. Still learn how to use Ozzy, right? So on the screen, I press or rotate, and you see the screen turning. Yay, it turns 90 degrees. Very, very cool. Then when I go back again and press 180 degrees, I have to turn Ozzy this way, right? And press rotate on the screen. And you see, the lens turning. That's so cool. So imagine going into a field of flowers, right? You're on a travel trip and you're in a field of flowers and you're going through and you're just and it's turning. It's gonna be so cool, right? I did a quick little I did a quick little recording of my water jar. So it's not a field of flowers, but it's just something. I'll insert that here just to show you what it looks like. But I'm like excited to use that feature. Okay, using my little water jug, this is the 90-degree spin shot. So you can do it either left or right or one after the other. That's 90 degrees. And then this is the full 180-degree spin shot, which I'm like, this is gonna be so cute. I can't wait to use this in some type of way. My brain is already percolating on how I could do it. So, I took it around and then I unspun it. And then on this next part, I did the 180 degrees and then I moved towards the object, right? So yeah, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait to use it. And then another thing that I learned has to do with the microphone, right? So this microphone is awesome. It comes with it has noise cancellation in it, and it also comes with this, I forget what these are called. If you remember what it's called, put it in the comments, please. It's so soft. I feel like it's like could double as a makeup brush. But it cuts down on the wind, all the noise, definitely just the wind. I forget what it's called. But yes, so for the microphone also has a clip and this strong magnet. I can barely get this magnet off. Oh my gosh. But it's really helpful to clip it to, your clothing or anything else. And so I just turned on the microphone, and as you can see, there's a light there. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. A light there. So when I go on to Ozzie and I swipe down to hit the menu, I hit the gear symbol in the left side. And then I scroll down to wireless mic and scroll down to LED. I can turn that light off. Yes. And what I love about this is that when I have seen videos, sometimes watch other people's videos or even watch my own, I notice that light on the microphone and I'm like, it's so distracting to me. And so I love that they have this feature. And I think it's so cool that, I don't know, it's one of those small features that's not the biggest of deals, but to me, it indicates that either DJI is a company that uses its products and they think of all the best use cases and they put that into their products, or they listen to their customers who give them feedback on their products and how they use it, and they integrate and update features. Either way, chef's kiss. I love it. And then the last thing is, which I wish I would have had from the beginning, right? So got Ozzie August 2024, got sick, life was lifing, didn't get to open Ozzie up for real, and actually use it for the first time to November 2025, so over a year later. And I used it for a couple of days, but I was struggling because I had no beginner's guide or or anything, and I'm just trying to intuitively use it. And so one thing I would do all the time was, there's a joystick on here, and with the joystick you can go up and down, as you can see with the lens, the camera lens, up and down with the joystick, or right and left. So pretty smooth moving back and forth. Well, there's, in the process of touching the going back and forth through the menus, right? So I swipe up, swipe down, right, left to access different menus on the screen. I accidentally hit what's called the zoom function on the screen. And when I hit that, the joystick no longer moves the lens up and down. It zooms in and out. And so when this first happened to me, it happened to me a couple times. I'm like, what is this? I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to fix this. It was so frustrating. But in the video, it told me what it was and how to do it. And I'm like, I should have seen this video a long time ago. And so, yeah, it's right there always on the screen on the right. It's a gray box and I just hit that. And when it says 1x, then I know the zoom is actually is on the screen, and I can use the joystick to move up and down. And then when I hit the gray box again, the 1x is gone, and then I know it's zooming in and out. So I know how to get out of it easily when I accidentally hit it, and that is very helpful. So those are 3 features that I learned today, and I'm just like, okay, I'm excited to learn so much more and really become an expert at Ozzie. Now, I did hear also recently that Pocket 4 is coming out soon, so I'm like, but it's okay because Ozzie's still new and I can still use it, right? It's actually what I'm learning in this video too is the gear is cool, right? Having cool gear, the latest and greatest gear is cool, and that's kind of like my thing. I love tech. I love tech, so I love having the latest and greatest. But also, one, if you don't use the tech, like I didn't use the tech, had the tech with me. I traveled all the way from the US to Asia and never used it for a long time. But if you have the tech and don't use it, what's the point? You're just wasting money. And then two, right, is start where you are. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm starting where I am. I have Ozzie, I have my phone, and between those two, I'm gonna make magic happen. So yeah, that is it today. Lord, please let this audio have recorded. I hope it's so right now. Oh my gosh. And I'll talk to you later. Ciao.